Hello everyone, my name is Naomi González and this is my student presentation. I will be talking about the CSS class with the ID selectors, and I am going to divide this presentation into 3 sections. The first one is going to be what are these 2 terms. The second one is going to be the differences between these 2 terms. And the third are going to be some examples with the syntaxes. So the first part, what does a CSS class mean? A CSS class is an attribute used to define a group of HTML elements in order to apply styling and formatting to those elements with CSS. So just remember that the HTML elements could be the title, the body, H1, P as a paragraph, the A, the image. There's a lot. These are just a few of them. And in order to reference a class in CSS, you need to put the dot symbol along with the class name. And yeah, this is a clear example of how to do it. You have the HTML element, you put class, the equal signs, and then the name of the class. This could be any name that you want. And then the content. And then CSS, you have dot, the name of the class, and whichever specifications you want to put in your style and format. Then we have the CSS ID. The CSS ID allows you to define style rules that apply to a single element on the web page. Each web page can only have one element with a single ID attribute. And this is important, guys. So this basically means that the ID selector can never be used to style more than one element. And in contrast with the classes, with the ID selectors, we use the hashtag symbols. So yeah, we put the HTML elements, the word ID equal, and then the name of the ID, the content, and then hashtag, the name, and just the CSS code. So yeah. So what are the differences between each other? The only differences between the ID and the class selectors is that the ID is unique on a page and can only apply one element. In contrast, the classes can only apply to multiple elements. So yeah, let's do an example of this. Oh. So in this example, we're going to have our div as in division, and we're going to have the name of our ID, and in this case, it's going to be top. You can name it whatever you want. It's just how I decided to put it. And then let's put some headings, and it's going to be this is the title. Oh, wait. Yeah. And as you can see, there it is. There it is. And then in this same div, we're going to put a paragraph. But in this paragraph, we're going to have the class, and it's going to be called intro. Oh, sorry. And this is the first paragraph for my class. And then we close it. And then just to teach how classes could be used into multiple elements, And it's going to be the second paragraph in this text. And we close it. There you go. So we have this, all this. So yeah, that's our HTML. And then for the CSS, we're going to format it. So for the ID, we need a hashtag. Yep, a hashtag. And the name of the ID is top. So, yeah. And then for the classes, we need a dot. Oh, it's not a class. Let's call it intro. We need to be careful in the names. Yes. So let's say that for the intro, we want the color to be red. And only the paragraphs are red, not the title, because we only put it in this section, okay? So then let's say that we want the background to be, let's say light blue. There you go. And it's only these parts. The title, we haven't touched it yet. And then let's say that the font, size is going to be, let's say 20 pixels. And then you go, it goes bigger. So let's do the same for the top, for the ID. And it's going to be the title. So let's say that for the title, we want a background, as a background color. Yep. We want it to be, let's say, light green. And let's see what happens. It takes the whole div. Why? Because it's from this to here and everything that is inside the div, the ID. So yeah, and then let's say that we want the color to be purple. And it is only the title that it is purple. So yeah, I think this is a great example to kind of understand how the divs, the IDs and the classes works. And yeah, these are kind of the same, like the explanation of it. I see sheet that we can see. And yeah, so the last part, when should we use each one of them? So of course, there are no specific reasons to forcing you to use an ID over a class. However, it is best practice to only use IDs if you want a style to apply to one element on the web page, and to use classes if you want a style to apply to multiple elements. So yeah, this is kind of the topic I wanted to talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys understood that I gave a good explanation. I certainly accomplished my goal of learning more about this and to understand when to use one, when to use the other, because sometimes I get confused with that. We may have a lot of terms, a lot of tools to use, but it is very important to know when to use each of them. So feedback and questions are welcome on the discussion board. If you guys have a question, I will try my best of my abilities to answer. I appreciate that you guys watch, and see you next time. Bye-bye.